Lumipas sa muli prostitution den sa isang KTV bar sa lungsod ng Pasay kagabi.
Pag-aalok o pagbebenta ng mga babae sa pamamagitan ng mga social media platform.
Nandun ka, ganito yung ginawa sa'yo. Kaya.
Everyone, good afternoon. I'm Sherminan Manalan. I'm the leader of Group 1. It is my pleasure to serve as a moderator for our virtual presentation, and I send a hearty welcome for all of you. So how's everyone doing, especially right now that we're in the middle of this pandemic and we've encountered a lot of issues. So I really hope that everyone is in excellent health right now. We've gathered all of you to listen in our virtual presentation in order to open some of your minds to the fact that prostitution is one of the world's most serious problems. So we want everyone to pay attention, and this one is one of the issues we come across this time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is prostitution should be illegal. Let us all greet Justin Magarza, Jandrick Plata, Erica May Arcangel, Maria Joreliza Baxa, and Alea May Gregorio, our wonderful presenters. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin A. Magarzo, and we live in a lousy system that is causing so much trouble for everyone, and the problem is prostitution that we find all over the world, and we believe it should be illegal and should criminalize prostitution. But do we first know what prostitution is? Prostitution is the exchange of money or other compensation for sexual services. Prostitution is illegal in all states and is regulated by very strict laws. Prostitution laws determine what to offer, accept, or participate in sexual act in exchange for money or some other consideration. Excuse me for the word, but prostitution is a paid sexual activity. It essentially consists of selling your body to others.
Jandrick A. Plata wanted to take action against prostitution. Attitude toward prostitution changed significantly in the 1980s through two important moments. One of these was the worldwide spread of AIDS that raised public health concerns about prostitution. The prostitution sector of migrant workers is responsible for the rapid spread of AIDS in Africa. The renewal of feminism involvement in the view that prostitution was a issue and a sign of gender-specific exploitation is the second most important development. As a result of these changing views, the more neutral term sex workers began to use in the 1980s to describe people engaged in commercial sex activities.
There's one thing that I, Alea May L. Gregorio, wanted all audiences to see and to hear about this place, about this topic. Many perspectives and believe that prostitution is just a job for those who cannot get a regular one, and innocents were forced to do this. For those who are confused what prostitution really is, for those who are asking what it could do with the community, and wondering why does it had to happen, for those people who are cared, for the innocent people that is involved. I would just want to tell you that those people, those innocents, were victims. And you you were in time. You were in time to save them. You were in time to make this country, our world, to be a better place. And what prostitution really is? A question. I just wanna ask, what's your perspective, your thoughts about this? Is it a strong desire? Is it a lustful? Or is it an erotic act? A wasted act for money? Yes, it could make a lot of money, but it will drown and ruin your dignity and perspectives in life. We can make our whole world into a better place, a peace, a harmless, respectful, useful, and justified.
I'm glad to take this opportunity. My name is Maria Joralisa Ibaxa. To open my suggestion, prostitution can be employment or an investment. Prostitution is strictly prohibited in the Philippines. One of the reasons is the transmission of diseases such as HIV/AIDS, history of person's disease, and more critical diseases. Having one of those diseases can cost your life. There are diseases that curable, treatable, or rather if you're unlucky, incurable or untreatable. Another is the loss of innocence and dignity of young women and men. In the Philippines and abroad, there are many children getting to this job. Forced, compelled, prepared, are scattered around the country, near to the tourist areas, which is government cannot stop or prevent this from happening because of the reasons of poor women who are unable to provide their needs, unable to study, unable to finish their studies, and unable to have a high income, less fortunate, and more, which is government cannot address or focus on.
I'm Edgar Gangel, opposed to prostitution. Prostitution is a criminal act of providing sexual services in exchange for compensation. Prostitution law punishes both those who sell sexual services and those who purchase those services. There are also laws that punish people who arrange prostitution or who somehow benefit from prostitution. Why is prostitution illegal? It is generally considered harmful to stakeholders and society as a whole. Prostitution laws aim to prevent the spread of sexually transmitted diseases, protect minors who may be involved in or forced into sexual trafficking, and prevent other crimes associated with prostitution increase. Many people also believe that prostitution exploits women.
Let us all give them a round of applause. Thank you for your presentation. A great presentation actually. So, I hope you learned something to our presentation. Goodbye. See you next weekend.